Yo, what is going on, guys? It's C-Brev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 19 card review. Today I'm going to be going over 99 overall Signature Series Stan Musial. This card is obtainable through Signature Series packs or through the marketplace. He's currently selling for around 50,000 stubs. So this card was really fun to use for me and honestly super good. A lot of the older guys, as I've been known to say in many videos, a lot of the guys from old times, old timer baseball, all have kind of the same swing this year. Stan definitely has that swing, and that swing is incredible. If you just take the stats, the hitting stats, and the swing, you can pretty much call this card a left-handed Honus Wagner, which is a huge compliment because Honus Wagner absolutely rakes. Like I said, this card's stats are pretty much identical to his as well, and same swing. So you're going to get a left-handed Honus Wagner at the plate with this guy. And honestly, his defense was not as bad as I thought it would be. I would say he played better defense than Ted Williams did when I tried him out. That could be a product of him being in right field, and most of my games are at Ship It Stadium. So right field I think is a little easier to play than left field in that specific stadium. But overall, he did have a miscue here and there, but his defense was not unbearable or atrocious, which is good news because I thought between the 76 fielding and the 53 speed, which is actually really slow for the outfield, I thought he was going to do a lot worse than he did. He did pretty well, as the older guys tend to do as well. He got a lot of those glitchy fielding animations where it's kind of the opposite of the Griffey animation. So sometimes Griffey will jog to a ball and then he'll kind of stick his glove out and miss the ball. The opposite of that is this glitchy animation where they'll kind of jog to the ball, but then they'll warp into it and catch it on the run. This card gets those kind of animations, which are the good animations, not the bad ones. So I can only really think of one defensive error he made, and it could honestly happen with anyone. I think I took a bad angle at a single that was rolling on the ground, and it got past him for a triple. But as far as like catching balls in the air, I think he did just fine. And obviously, he raked at the plate. As you can tell, he probably does. I really enjoyed using this card, and he was actually a lot of fun. People are actually kind of disrespectful towards this card as well. I'm not sure if it's because no one uses him, but it just seemed like I was getting juicy pitches all the time. It seemed like people were kind of just throwing get-me-over pitches versus this card, so I ended up raking really hard. And he hit for a lot of power for not having power ratings in the hundreds. He had a ton of home runs for me, which again is probably a product of that amazing swing that all these older guys have. One last thing I want to mention, it was probably mostly user error. In fact, I'm almost certain it was user error, but I just wanted to say it so you guys know. I had pretty drastically different splits versus right and left with this card. I hit, here I'll show you guys. Let me hide my face. So I hit 490 versus righties, and I hit 235 versus lefties. In 49 at-bats versus righties, I hit 14 home runs, and in 34 at-bats versus lefties, I hit 3 home runs. So I think that was mostly a product of me sucking against left on left. I think it was honestly my fault, but just figured I'd throw that out there. Maybe you guys can tell me if you've had similar experiences. But overall, loved using this card. Kind of sucks that there's so many outfield options this year, but this one definitely overperformed per my expectations. So as always, we'll rate the card how he rates in the meta, and we'll rate him compared to how much he costs. How he rates in the meta, I'll give him a B+. I do still think he's probably better than Ted Williams, but probably worse than Babe Ruth. So if you're going to run an outfielder like this, I would probably still pick Babe Ruth, so I'll give him a B+, but still a really good card. Just defense matters a lot to me personally. And for the price, I'll also give him a B+. 50K is kind of a lot these days, actually. Really, his price is only that high because of how you can obtain him through the Signature Series packs. But overall, I still think he was probably fine at that price. I don't think he's overpriced or underpriced, really. So I hope you all enjoyed this card review. Let me know down in the comments section below who you want me to review in the next video. Enjoy the clips after this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Musial racing back at the track on the warning track.
That's gone. Stan the man.
in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a
I need
play
Soul
on that
Air in my
ball.
life.
Way out of here.
I do, dude.
Pretty well struck high and
Yo, is that gone? What the fuck?
see you later over the wall of home.
Is that actually true, Ambly? I did not know that. Stream, bro. Yo, Kiwi, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you, dog. Welcome to the stream. This is an out, isn't it, chat? Alright. Stan's figuring it out all of a sudden.
Unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone.
No, we got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt.
I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Yount. Gone!